surveillance camera?
That base must have some kind of ventilation system to recirculate the air. There should be air ducts around there somewhere. They must need a lot of power to run the base. There's probably a diesel generator somewhere. And since generating electricity requires oxygen, there must be exhaust openings for that too. You're not gonna believe this, but they shot down the F-16s we were using as a diversion with a Hind D. Then we got a message from Liquid. He said if we try something like that again, he'll launch the nuke. Snake, hurry up and get in there. That Hind will be coming back soon.
Whoa! Whoa! Oh, sorry guys, I must have just
Everything all right, Snake?
dozed off there for a minute. I'm sorry. Oh.
I was having that dream again.
The dream. Yeah, anyway, good morning and good afternoon and all that stuff. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, welcome back to Metal Gear Solid 4 with Morris, and at the end of the last part we've just been watching the Act 4 briefing. So not really a lot happened. No, I don't want to save already, come on. Yeah, not really a lot happened, but this is going to be an exciting act for me. And hopefully for you guys as well. I'm going to do something a little different with this act. But obviously I'm only at the recording stage now, so I don't actually know how it's going to turn out. But we'll see, you'll see what I'm talking about. But yeah, back to Shadow Moses. And the approach is a little easier this time around than it was last time. We're not launching a one-man SDV anymore. And I got the Mark III instead of the Mark II. The only noticeable difference being that this one is orange, browny, tan colour.
Yeah, I just slipped a little.
Oh, I broke my back, it's fine.
Have to hurry. Not much time left.
Meet the Mark III. It's our last replacement, so try not
Yeah,
to break it.
in all its glory.
Never.
One more thing. I don't see anybody around, but there are unmanned sentries patrolling the area. Be careful.
Oh, if I get seen, it's gonna ruin this whole thing. It's gonna ruin this little trip down memory lane. Alrighty then. Solid eye activate. Oh, okay, yeah, let's
The heliport is to the
go
west
right
of
ahead.
there. Head west and find that heliport.
Let's put my face camo on. Cover up the old burnt face. So yeah, a great act, this one. I mean, I can't really... how do you describe this, you know? You're running along, you're thinking this isn't Shadow Moses Island, and all of a sudden it materializes out of nothing. and that music, which, you know, a lot of, well, I'm hoping that a lot of people out there watching will be very familiar with this track. But yeah, words won't really describe what, you know, the level of goosebumps that I was getting when I first saw this.
It's Snake. I'm in front of the disposal facility. Excellent, Snake.
How's that sneaking suit working out?
I'm nice and dry, but it's a little hard to move.
Bear with it. It's designed to prevent hypothermia. This is Alaska, you know.
So yeah, in case you hadn't already figured out, the old footage that you saw before this act, that was actually from my, my back. That was actually from my old Metal Gear Solid 1 walkthrough, which I did a couple of years ago. And it was one of the first, well, it was the first real walkthrough I actually attempted to do.
I see. What's a Russian gunship doing here?
Wow, he must be crazy to fly hind in this kind of weather.
Who's that?
Nice to meet you, Snake. It's an honor to speak to a living legend like yourself. What's wrong?
And I really had no idea what the hell I was doing either with those first few videos. All I knew was I wanted to record, and Metal Gear Solid just seemed like, you know, as good a game as any to get started with. And it's amazing to think, actually, that, I mean, you know, this is, for me now, this is nostalgia on two different levels, because that walkthrough was 2 years ago. Or almost 2 years ago, I forget exactly when.
Looks like
But
the front hangar door is open. A little bit, at least. You can get in that way if you want.
but yeah, so many things about this just work beautifully. They really sort of switched the nostalgia dial up to maximum for this one. But it's weird that all these items are here. I can understand that, you know, they put them there because you go, oh yeah, they were there during MGS1, but it implies that Snake picked up absolutely nothing during his first time here. But yeah, I like this little touch, putting the sock and pistol down there as well.
Just like old times.
Just like old times. And I like how it's not locked either, because obviously it was before the system was put in place, which is pretty cool. So yeah, lots of cool stuff about this. I like how Otacon says, yeah, you can get in through the front door if you want to, implying pretty much that you should handle this exactly how you would have handled it in Metal Gear Solid 1. And the first time I did it, I don't do this anymore, but I always went up there. Well, yeah, I always used to go up there and through the vent, as you will have seen in the earlier footage. That was sort of my preferred COA, as the Colonel puts it. But the front door is open, so we might as well go in through this way. Now, I'm going to do my best not to get seen here. If I do get seen, I'm just going to have to pretty much make a break for it. So we'll see how this goes. Whoa. Now these things are on a set patrol, I think, so there is a sort of... You can use chaff grenades, but I prefer to save them for later on. Yeah. I think you should be safe around here.
Could you be Snake? Are you Solid Snake? The legendary Solid Snake? You?
Don't worry. You'll land back on it once you meet me. The reality is no match for legend, I'm afraid.
I unlocked the cargo door for you.
Where are you?
Where I see ya.
So many memories, so little time.
Snake, be careful. There are Claymore mines around there. Who are you? One of your fans.
It's like the old first Vulcan Raven battle with the tank. And don't be fooled by those geckos' appearance. They are very, very much active. And I like how when you ring, well, I say ring, call, whatever, well, whatever you want to call it. When you contact Otacon, he always has something to say about, you know, what happened all those years ago.
That gecko looks as if its drive has gone completely dead.
But not always, so you know, there's no point, there's no point in listening to that. But yeah, in most of the areas around here, he'll have something to say, like, oh, remember when this happened, or remember when you did this, or... I haven't even heard them all, there's so many. And I would like to hang around that area a lot more, but there's too many enemies. There's like an awful lot of enemies there. This one's a little better. There's not as many. Don't need a solid eye for this.
I don't see any enemies around here. Okay, we'll go through the door all the way at the back.
Otacon, last time around we had a few complications and wound up going through the commander's office in the basement.
That's right. I remember now. But there's no need to go all the way down there this time, right? The back door takes us straight where we need to go.
Good point.
Okay then, let's get to the back door.
Alright, let's roll. Looks exactly how I left it.
Huh? Snake, that door is locked.
How do I open it?
Security is shut down altogether. You can't release the lock without activating it. You'll have to log in somewhere. I've got it, Snake. My old office is close by. With the power on, you should be able to unlock the door from there. And if you check the facility records, we can find out Rex's status and who's been in and out. You remember where it is, Snake?
I'm not senile yet.
Just to be safe, I'm marking it on your map.
Sorry, I don't know if you can hear that, but an exceptionally loud lawnmower just rode past.
Snake, the password is 48273.
48273.
Think you can remember that?
Remember that.
I told you, I'm not senile.
48273. Got it. But yeah, 2 years ago. Video in this.
Snake, I've checked the APU on this floor and engaged the generator. Energy output is low, but it should be enough to power the elevator. Try the elevator and see if it's working.
Yeah, when I was recording this, like I wasn't even doing commentary then. I think I started sort of a few parts in, and when I watched those, now because I checked them out recently, obviously, just to see what they were like and just to compare what it's like now with what it was like then, and it's kind of embarrassing really to see what it used to be like when I was using my old microphone and I didn't really know what I was talking about, what I was, you know, really planning on saying. I mean, I still don't, but I think my confidence has grown and
It's not electrified anymore.
I'm a little bit better at it now. I hope I'm a little bit better at it now, anyway. I would like to think so. Oh, man. And they even have all the doors have their own, the actual numbers that they had before as well. Little details like that. I love it.
Everything looks exactly like I remember it.
Yeah, you wouldn't. Yeah,
Except for that wall
exactly.
way back, anyway. I still can't believe how much damage you caused in such a small space.
The switchboard. Nailed it with a remote control missile to shut down the electric current in the floor. The guidance system in those things takes up so much space, it hardly leaves any room for explosives.
Didn't make much of a bang, huh?
Hardly. Switchboard's still intact.
You're right. The wiring past the switch circuits could still be live.
Wait a minute. I'm not gonna get shocked if I walk on this floor, am I?
No need to worry. As long as you don't turn the current back on.
Thanks. Yeah, you don't actually need to come this way. I just like that little I just like that little conversation there about the remote control missile. One of the more memorable instances of the game, that weapon. That's a pretty horrendous flashback. The conversation ones I can understand, but just hearing gunfire and screams, that's something for your psychiatrist. Alright. Oh, I've forgotten the code. What was it? Was it 48273? It was 4827. I'm senile, damn it. 48275? 73? I guess we'll find out.
Hold on. I want to check security.
Yeah, I think it was around about this time when I started doing the commentary. I mean, around about the when we got to this point in the game, fighting with the ninja. Grey Fox. Snake. 48273. It's gotta be that, right? If it's not, you're probably just face-palming yourself. There are actually other codes that you can input and you get bonus stuff, like driving points or... Well, I don't know the rest actually, but I know that there are a few different codes you can put in.
It's a 5-digit number.
Or you can skip this order, you don't even need to do this, you can just skip it. Okay, I think this is it, but I actually have no idea. Come on. It's my lucky number. Yes! Boom!
Nice job.
Thank you.
At least your memory hasn't gone bad.
Yeah. Thanks, Shada Khan.
This version is totally obsolete. It's gonna take a little work. This is the room where we first met, huh?
Yep.
It's not conjuring up any unpleasant memories, is it?
He peed his
I was being
pants.
attacked by Frank Yeager.
Yeah, I remember.
If you hadn't shown up when you did, gives me the shivers just thinking about it. Snake, you saved my life.
Naomi hated them for what they did to Frank's body. But it was me that crippled him in the first place. She must have hated me too.
We shouldn't have been so trusting. I blame myself too. I helped develop Rex. That's why it was so easy for me to believe her feelings were genuine. But she was only using us to atone for her sins.
So what? What did she do to us?
You forgot already? She betrayed you. She stole your blood.
If that was all, it should have been over and done with in South America. Why'd she join us afterward?
Well,
She has us come rescue her, and then she turns around and goes straight
God,
back to Liquid.
what is that
Why
lawnmower
would she
doing?
do that?
I don't know.
Sorry, if you can't hear it, then that's fine. But
It looks
there's
like
no
she's
lawn
still
here.
with him.
What are you? Where?
What?
I just had a look at the security access logs. As I thought, there's people coming and going at frequent intervals. In fact, the record shows some recent activity. Look at this. It's an image taken a few hours ago by a surveillance camera up ahead.
A surveillance camera? Oh yeah.
Naomi.
And
Vamp.
The Beauty and the Beast.
They've been through here. And from what we've gleaned from the security records, it can only mean one thing. They're headed for Rex's old underground hangar. I finished rebooting security and released the locks. The door on the first floor ought to open for you now.
Amazing. Almost makes me nostalgic for the days when you needed a key card for every door.
oh, those days.
Yep. It's been 9 years. All you really have to do is reinterpret the old technology in terms of the new. Getting old isn't all that bad, you know. Let's get going, Snake.
Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna pause it for now, guys.
I finished
After
unlocking
Otacon
the door on
has
the first
interrupted me.
floor. It should open now.
Thanks for the recap. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna pause for now, guys. Thank you very much for watching this heavily nostalgic episode of Metal Gear Solid 4. And you know what? It doesn't end here. There's plenty more to come in this act. I hope you're looking forward to it. I know I am. I always am with this act. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next episode, guys. See you later.